Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Fun Size, and today I finally mustered up the courage to go ahead and take on Omega with Broly and his team. And this is the team that I was talking about in my last video when I was talking about Broly. Like, this guy, he's got a good team, I guess, but it's nothing crazy, honestly. So we'll see how this goes. I expect this to be a full-blown disaster, but let's see what happens. Let's jump in, boys. All right, here we are in the event. Okay, so like I said before, right? Broly's team isn't, let's say, bad in the sense of if you're bringing superclass units. It's bad because not only do I have to bring superclass units, but none of them are getting the 200% that this game essentially requires nowadays for you to have lots and lots of success, or at least better chance of success in a lot of these difficult fights. The HP, the attack, the defense, all of it really matters now, okay? And the fact that I don't have that with the majority of the units on the team is kind of pathetic. I'm not gonna lie, like it's kind of sad. And the fact that Broly can't stand on his own in his own two legs without, you know, a lot of support from the super class is also kind of sad. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I shouldn't have to bring Gogeta or have to bring God Goku or any of these other characters that are not villains. Like, that's the whole point. Like, his whole kit is centered around villains, and even his domain is centered around villains, but yet he doesn't have the links and he doesn't have the support he needs. It's dumb. It makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense. But we're gonna try today. We're gonna try to beat Omega with Broly. And basically our win condition is this. Okay, our win condition is this. We keep both Brolys on the same rotation, because after I did my 55% video, I realized that they do link together, like 100% links, when you have them one's transformed and one's not, right? Which you could argue that's how they want you to use him, which is like, that's cool, but I don't want to do that. Like, this is not 2019 or even 2020 where I gotta put the same transforming units on the same turn and then just go crazy that way to actually get decent links. Like, no, I don't want to do that. And even if I did, okay, what about the rest of the rotations? You know, what about the rest of the team? Because, okay, one rotation is good, but then the rest of them are just doo-doo butter. Like, I don't like that. But I mean, with the way we have it constructed right now, we can kind of do that because we have Gogeta and God Goku on one rotation, and then we have the both Brolys on this rotation. So I mean, yeah, it's doable, but it's not fun because it's not villains and we're not getting the most out of it. That's all I'm saying, right? Like, I'm not like trying to dunk on Broly's team or nothing, but at the same time, I kind of can, and I will, because it shouldn't be like this. We all know it shouldn't be like this. Like, we should have a cohesive Broly team that works, that is very functional, that can take on all the hard content in the game and go crazy with him, because he is a anniversary LR. That is the biggest takeaway and the problem that everybody's going to have with this unit. He is supposed to be like Gogeta. Gogeta is very cohesive. You can stick him just about anywhere and he works because he's Gogeta. He's doing a lot of Gogeta things, which we love to see. I want to see more Broly things. And Broly is a destructive monster that can't control himself and just goes absolutely crazy. And I want to see everything die, which you do see, but it takes 9 years to actually do because, well, why ever they decided to do it that way, I don't know. But it feels like I'm going to die of old age by the time I actually get to see him transform. Like, that's crazy. I shouldn't feel that way. I shouldn't feel this dire or this sense of like this sense of dread that, oh no, I am not going to be able to transform with Broly because he takes too long. That's whack. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Now, those of you that are saying, oh well, then just wait out the turns and whatever, how are you supposed to do that when Broly himself is just like in base form doing 500 supers and potentially critting and doing all this other stuff and just melting the health bar of the enemy anyway? Like, what are you supposed to do? And then if you bring Gogeta along or other characters like him, the boss is going to get melted regardless. So you get put into a position where it's like, okay, not only am I not in my strongest form, but I can't even get to my strongest form because by the time I actually do, the fight is almost over. And when I need it, I can't have it. Right? I need Broly to transform essentially. Well, okay, well, hold on. hold on. As of right now, it looks like it's going to be okay because we're taking a little bit longer than normal to go through Omega right now because specifically Broly is type disadvantage. So we're not able to just nuke him, right? If he was anybody else, I feel like Broly would just have already killed him because Broly is just Broly at this point, right? But since he is type disadvantage, we are going a little bit slower and giving everybody else a chance to actually build up. So this might work, but I don't see this working in other events, right? Like, for example, Zamasu, that event is literally going to just kill me. I'm going to load into death several times if he AoEs first, because not only is Broly going to take probably about 100k plus from that normal, but then if he supers, that's another 200 to 300k depending upon what unit I actually have him tank, right? If it's Broly, he's taking a lot of damage. If it's anybody else, they're taking a lot of damage. So Zamasu is still one of those tough events for Broly and his team. You know, like, you're not gonna go in there with Broly. Like, you're just not. And if I try it, I'm gonna want to tear my hair out. So we'll see. We'll try, but I'm not making any promises other than like Omega right now, because again, I don't have Broly at anything other than 55%. So he's just kind of out back defensively right now, and even offensively, he's not doing as well as he could. Okay, now I'm not trying to make the comparison of, oh, is Gogeta better than Broly because I have him at 79%. No, I'm talking about even at base, at you know, 55%.
みんなのスーパーサイヤパワー全部俺に分けてくれ。フルパワー状態のスーパーサイヤ人4だったら俺は絶対に負けねえ。
At 55%, Gogeta could still do things, you know? And I don't like that. I don't like how we got no orbs for Oob. Honestly, I mean, what do you want me to do? Yeah, I think we just had to reset there. There's nothing I could do. There's literally nothing I could do. And now we can go ahead and transform. All right, cool. I don't know if we survive this turn, honestly. I really don't. Because if Gogeta gets touched at all before he's able to super, we lose, most likely. This guy, oh, well, about to eat some damage. That's unfortunate. How much? Oh, just a smooth 549,000 out of our 600,000 HP. Sick, dude. So sick. Oh, love it. I love the fact that he's not on a 200%. That's so cool. Oh yes, I love it. I want to quit. I I want to quit, bro. Okay, back to what I was saying though. I mean, Gogeta at 55%, he was still doing Gogeta things, right? He was still critting, he's still supering a lot, he's just doing a lot, he just doesn't do it as well, right? Like he's still Gogeta. Don't get it twisted. Like him at 55%, I would say arguably is better than Broly at 55% because he's still doing everything. He's still able to crit, he's still able to taunt, he's still able to do everything that he does, but just with not that extra little bit of flair at the end, you know? It's without the cherry, without the whipped cream. It's still ice cream, you know? It's still ice cream, but with nothing else on top. But when you get dupes in him, then it's like the bing, like that's what it's like. It's perfect. He gets dodge even more so. He can additional with a better chance. He's critting no matter what, and he still has taunt. So he's doing a lot in general. But Broly is just kind of like, ooh, me Broly, me smash, and then that's it. Like he's not doing anything. And I hate to say that and sound like, you know, a negative Nancy. See now this Broly though, this Broly is doing a lot. That's the thing. He's doing a lot. Okay, now even Gogeta, he's not doing nothing crazy until he transforms, but the thing that makes him as far as better when he transforms is that he can transform sooner, right? And he gets everything like a heal as well. Like, oh, Gogeta is so good. He's so good. And Broly, he doesn't get a heal. That would be nice if he did get a heal though. But he doesn't get a heal, which is very weird to me that, you know, you get a transformation and you don't heal these days. That's wild. But he's doing a lot. Look at this. 25 million attack stat, dude. Like, that's great. I love to see it. I love to see this version of Broly because we just basically one-shot Omega. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me think for a second. Okay, Kai Goku and Gogeta literally just saved the day. By the way, we are back at full HP. Oh my gosh, that's oh, that's so funny, dude. I mean, but then he does stuff like that, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, I want to hate on Broly so bad, but then he does stuff like that. And we didn't get orbs again. That's awesome. But maybe we can work this out, right? We could work this out. I mean, it's all right because we taunted and everything, so it's okay. But now we can go ahead and do this. We can do this and just get all those orbs for him. Then we get full power Goku out, and then we might be able to actually like survive a little bit, you know? Okay, that's fine. But we also have to remember he doesn't cancel AoEs, so this is also why I did this. Like, I didn't want to eat a bunch of damage from an AoE and just be like, well, I guess we lose. Like this, you know, that's not fun. But I mean, I love Broly. I do. I love like the amount of effort that they put into the animations for this card. Like, I've been waiting for this card for years. Like, I've wanted it when it came out. I was like, dude, Broly movie? Oh yeah. Where's the LR at? I mean, we got, you know, some TURs and whatever. That's fine. Like, that's cool. But I mean, honestly, I've been waiting for this card for so long, and he's so good, but at the same time, he's so flawed. And I hate that they do this on purpose. They do it on purpose so that then they can release a better version later. Like, that's cool, that's great, but at the same time, come on, man, that's whack, and you know it's whack. But I can understand it from like a marketing perspective. Like, oh, let's water it down a little bit, and then when we release the solution later, it'll be that much better. Like, oh, it's so lame. It is so lame. Just make good cards, damn it. Anyway, and I'm not saying he's not a good card by saying that. Like, I'm not. But I just you know that they understand what's going on, and they know, you know that I know that they know that we know that they create these issues on purpose. For example, like Vegito only transforming on his 5th turn below 50%. You're never gonna see that. Like, they did that on purpose. They're like, haha, like, and it's disgusting. It's gross. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that to us? Are your loyal fans? It's like they hate us. They're like, nah, we don't like them. We don't like them at all. They give us all their money and then we laugh. Like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's so cool. But no, I've gone on my rant / tangent enough. But Broly's great, but at the same time, he's not. Okay, will we win here? I don't know, to be honest. We do have a, I believe, either rainbow or 79% Broly here, and I don't know. We're taking a lot of damage right now, so I genuinely don't know as to whether or not we'll survive. Look at the damage. Please stop. Oh my goodness. That guy, what, he did like, what, 3 AoEs, dude? Are you serious? He better not super. That's all I have to say. He better not super. But he might not even get a chance. Oh my god. Broly, stop. Oh my gosh. He's so good, but so bad. Oh, I love it. Oh, I don't even know what to really say about Broly anymore. Because then you watch him do stuff like this and you're like, oh, how could you be mad at that? Like, I just see all the other problems that Broly has. That's all, you know, like, that's it. Like, this is great. I love this. Don't get me wrong. I love this just as much as you do, but it's like, you know, it's like a big sigh. Like, ah, man, that would be so cool if, you know. And does mine get to close it out? All right. Do we lose? I swear to God, if we lose here, I'm closing the game. Like, I don't even care at this point. All right, cool. You my dog, Broly. Thank you for that, bud. Appreciate you. All right, I guess mine gets to close it out. The 55% Broly that basically just kind of stood there and helped the other one, you know? Yeah, cool. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Broly. A little bit more exaggerated and elaborated. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.